Well, for the first time in my life, I'm really shaking.
That wasn't a line from a script. That was the real voice of Don Knotts, the man who made over 60 million Americans laugh every Monday night. To the world, he was Deputy Barney Fife on The Andy Griffith Show, bug-eyed, jittery, hilariously overconfident. A 5-time Emmy winner, a television legend. But behind that badge was a man who lived with fear almost every single day of his life. Don Knotts was born Jesse Donald Knotts in 1924 in Morgantown, West Virginia. His childhood wasn't sitcom material. His father struggled with schizophrenia and alcoholism. The home was unpredictable, tense, sometimes frightening. That constant instability wired young Don's nervous system for anxiety long before he understood what anxiety even was. As a small, shy boy who was often bullied, he escaped into movies and ventriloquism. He created characters. He made people laugh. And in doing that, he discovered something powerful. Laughter gave him control. During World War II, he served in the U.S. Army's Special Services, performing comedy for troops. For the first time, he saw that his nervous energy had value. It could lift spirits. It could bring light into dark places. That ability carried him to New York, then to television. Appearances on The Steve Allen Show made him a national sensation. And when Andy Griffith launched his own sitcom, he remembered the trembling comic who could turn panic into perfection. Barney Fife was born, and with him, immortality. From 1960 to 1965, Don Knotts dominated television. 5 Emmy Awards in 5 years. But while his career soared, his personal life began to fracture. He married his college sweetheart, Catherine Metz, in 1947. She believed in him before fame ever did. They had 2 children. But success brought relentless schedules, pressure, and distance. His chronic anxiety didn't clock out when filming ended. He carried it home. The marriage collapsed in 1964. 2 years later, Catherine died suddenly at just 38. That loss stayed with him. He would marry twice more, first to Laurel Chuckna, then decades later to Frances Yarborough, who became his steady companion in his final years. But stability always felt fragile. Anxiety and hypochondria shadowed him constantly. A headache felt like a tumor. A cough felt fatal. Even at the height of fame, he feared he wasn't good enough. And then came his biggest regret. In 1965, at the peak of his success, Don left The Andy Griffith Show for a film deal. He believed the show was ending. It wasn't. By the time he realized, it was too late. Though he had a solid film career and later charmed a new generation on Three's Company, he quietly admitted he wished he had never left Mayberry. Late in life, his body began to fail him. Macular degeneration stole his sharp visual timing. Lung cancer weakened him. In February 2006, at age 81, Don Knotts passed away in Los Angeles. The man who built a career on nervous laughter had fought a lifetime of private battles. And here's the lesson. The very thing that makes you feel broken can become your greatest strength. Don didn't eliminate his fear. He transformed it. He turned anxiety into art, doubt into brilliance, pain into laughter. Behind every legend is a human story, and sometimes the brightest smiles hide the deepest struggles. If you want more powerful stories about the lives behind the fame, subscribe now to Hidden Stardom.